what I'm gonna do. Seeing Snaggletooth up there coming our way, I am going to kick the head of the warg that I decapitated in his general direction and start making a fast march towards him, banging my sword on my shield, taunting him to come attack me.
My heart is beating.
Nice. Nice.
I suggest a strength and dexterity check. See if you actually hit him with the
Oh my
war
god.
dance.
I love it.
I would actually like to see that.
That was very heroic.
I want to know if the dead bodies of the creatures we have slain entice or rouse the other creature, the bound creatures.
That's dinner for later.
Yeah, basically.
We'll be tired after
Okay,
doing
so
this.
basically Gregos has made his move, and now Peas, you can go ahead and get a move in if you would like this round.
Izzy. And I'm gonna go AFK.
Izzy, sorry.
So how big is each square so I know what range I have?
You'll be able to, probably within about 4 or 5 squares from you, you'll be able to hit that target. But till next week, that's just how we're going to do it this week.
So from where I'm at, I can shoot a bow and arrow at this orc brute guy?
No, you will have to move up a couple squares to be able to hit him.
That way you don't hit tomorrow.
Because you're pretty far down the hall. You found some really, really, really good mushrooms stuck to the walls.
Some hallucinogens.
There you go.
Like that? It's
Like
giving
that.
me like a little gear sign and stuff. Do I do anything with any of that?
Okay, now the way this is the number on the left, which is the red number for you. That is your armor class. And just make sure, I don't know if you have a shield or not, but if you switch between your bow and your shield, just make sure you adjust your armor class. Say if I think you're using your bow right now, especially seeing that your armor class is going to be 1. But if you go to your sword and shield, just make sure you adjust your armor class to a 0, because your armor class will actually get a little bit better. But then if you pull your bow back out again, just make sure you change it back to a 1. And the number in the middle is your hit points. And I give everybody full control on the map to adjust your hit points and adjust the monster's hit points. So the way that you adjust your hit points is all you do is you just click on the number, and say if you got hit for 3 damage, you just click on the 7, hit -3, and hit enter, and then it adjusts your little life bar over your head, and it also tells you have a 4. So that's how you do that. And the same thing for the monsters. The monsters have 2 numbers, which their armor class is on the left in the red, and their hit points and current hit points are in the middle.
What a nifty program.
Yeah,
Okay,
pretty cool.
Can I shoot something now?
You can shoot. Which you're going to attack the brute that is between Purist and Zareth, right? Well, the one that, or which brute are you going to attack? Because I believe that is the only brute up, but there are 2 archers to your right that are within range as well.
Sure. So on my screen I see 2. Is one of these guys dead?
Yes, the X's represent that they are dead.
Oh, okay.
Nifty program.
It really is.
You just tell me what you want to attack, and you will need to, depending on what target you attack, they have different ACs, so I'll let you know when you tell me what you want to attack.
So I'll attack that brute between those 2 guys.
Okay. You need to roll your roll plus your bonus needs to be larger, 13 or larger, for an AC 6.
Okay, and so that's where I type /roll 1d20.
Rolled 1d20, plus if you have a bonus, you're using your bow. I think you have an 18 dex, so you would say roll slash roll space 1d20 plus 3. Oh yeah, you definitely hit.
Yay!
Now roll damage as well, and when you roll damage, it's whatever your damage is plus 3.
No.
Missile weapons don't get a modifier.
Missile weapons do not? Did they change that?
Nope.
Only throwing weapon.
Only
Wow.
throws.
What? All right, I have to check that later.
No,
Throws,
the
get
bow
strength
actually
while
has to be
missile-
a composite bow or a mighty bow. It's got to be magical or a composite bow.
So you do two points of damage.
Yep.
I don't know why you're questioning the Magicpedia.
You know, I thought I knew basic D&D rules pretty much, but and pretty good. But actually, in the rules encyclopedia, there's so much stuff that's been changed. I mean, like Magic Missile. I mean, it should have a section at the beginning of the book that actually tells you what's been changed, instead of learning it on the fly. But it's all right.
Page 10. Top of the page.
I'm not looking at it right now. Just remind me later. Okay, so that is everybody's attacks for this round. So now, Gregos, you have the attention of Snaggletooth, and you know he's looking at you, banging your sword and shield together, and as you're charging towards him, he basically just, like he takes a drink of something and just disappears. So he is basically, he poofed into thin air. You've never seen anything like that happen before. So you're like, holy shit, what just happened? And he is now gone.
That's right. You better take
Good
over.
luck.
Wait, what did you do?
He basically, it's looked like all Grego saw was him lifting his hand and head back and basically just disappearing, instantly
So
disappearing.
He eyed in plain
Holy-
sight. He got a level 20 skill.
He's probably
basically
going
just
to get more
disappears.
people.
Disappeared. Did he drink a potion? Did he cast a spell? Did he? What?
All you saw
We don't
was
know.
him lifting his head up. That's all you saw. So basically, now the orcs, the 4 bowmen are left. Now they're starting to. They've noticed that their wargs are dead, and you know they know that the battle is starting to turn. And it's not in their favor, and they are going to.
There's one
They are
group
going
left,
to
too, in front of Pyrrhus.
still fight, correct? Yeah, but he's stupid as a brick. He's got like a 1 intelligence. He's staying there. But the bowmen, you know, they're actually starting to backpedal a little bit. So I mean, I'm gonna start backpedaling
There
in a
you
little
go.
bit.
Backpedal right on into Grego.
And those orcs do not know that the goblins are starting to rouse from above.
Well, no. The only person that actually really could hear or see anything was Gregos, because he was so far in. So now what is happening is, as the bowmen start, you know, pedaling back a little bit, the other orc brute, he's just going to go ahead and get his attack out of the way. He's going to continue to attack Purist, and his attack is a miss. What's your armor class? 2? Hold on. No, he missed you. So okay, that orc's out of the way. Now, Gregis, you can see 4. You definitely know that these are goblins, and you know that you can see that they are actually up and pretty much at him now. And they have weapons drawn, and they are running towards not you, but it looks like they're running towards the goblin, the orc archers. So you actually see them charging towards them, and they're basically backpedaling into them. So they are actually the orcs, the strongbowmen. They are going to attack still. They can still attack because they are within their movement range, and plus they were backpedaling, so they don't get full movement, and they're still going to continue to shoot at Jeff. So the first one, first one hits. Backpedaling, wow, and he hits. Jeff, you're going to take 2 points of damage. And now the second archer. Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Jeff gets pincushion. Jeff is a pincushion now.
That's what you get for missing.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, crap.
Jeff.
Damn!
Bum bum bum.
I'll just take my leave. I'll just lie on the floor for a bit.
Wow!
What, you're not dead? You're on minus what?
Jeff, you guys notice that Jeff just takes 2 arrows to the chest or to the frontal region and just goes down on his knees and just collapses over.
I could use a little purist action.
What's that? What do you need to do?
I could use a little purist.
Okay, wait till the round, the beginning of the round for you guys. Now we still have two bowmen over here. Now they're actually as they go by you. This one's like, he's gonna shoot you. He's gonna try to shoot you, but let's see if I can roll some more 19s. Yeah, he basically misses really bad, and this other guy's gonna continue to. I had to do that. Sorry, I'm sorry, Jeff. That's just shitty luck, man. Zareth, you're getting attacked, and also, you got another arrow zings right past you. But you're in such a drunken stupor, you don't care, man. You're just like, whatever, man. You're for glory and dwarves, man. You're just swinging around.
He's waving the flies away.
Yep. Okay, so basically, you guys
taking another swig from his wineskin.
I have some extra if you need it.
He can count on both his hands how many creatures there are in the cave that are attacking.
So is he dead? What's the death rules here?
Alright, now how when you go into negatives, you will bleed depending on the severity of the wound, which he did get shot by arrows, which they are piercing, which he's not just
bleeding,
gushing blood out. So if you get hit by an arrow or something like that, you will take -1 hit points. So at the beginning of next round, you will be -2 hit points. And the way it is this person needs to be stabilized. Basically, a cleric spell like Cure Light Wounds will help. If somebody can get over there and bandage him, stabilize the wounds. As long as you stabilize the wounds, he will continue to stay at that current hit point, and that's how negatives work. Now,
right, Jeff, you're at minus what?
Yeah. You're at -1. You're basically you're unconscious, and you're at -1, which isn't bad. I mean, you're not dead. You're not dead or anything, so you're just incapacitated for the rest of the combat.
So
but you've got
I'm just a bit
close
more
by.
unconscious than Zareth.
Yeah. Let's see what happens next, but I'm gonna go get you next round.
Yay. My hero.
Okay.
What condition is it that you die permanently?
-10.
Yes. -10 is death. If you reach
Somebody
-10.
get Jeff the fuck up.
Now, if you Now, if you get hit with an axe or a sword or anything, then instead of -1, it could be -2 or -3 around, depending on the severity of the wound. Which, I mean, if you go into negatives, obviously it's not a good wound in the first place. But it will be more than just -1. But you know, when you become a pincushion, just like Jeff did, Jeff had become, then it's really it's only another -1 per round. Yeah. If it was 20s, then you'd be in trouble right now. Actually, probably the first one probably would have made you go into negatives, and then the other one would have just turned his attention and, you know, shot at Gregos or something. So okay, well anyway, that is the round of the orcs. So we have a big orc charging towards you, has just totally disappeared into thin air, and we have the other bow users. They are starting to backpedal. So it is now your turn on what you want to do.
I'm gonna say to Vay, Dizzy, you know, crikey, you know, Jeff has gone down here. We're gonna need to obviously get him some port. I believe old Spherian is going to aid him. It looks like he's going to give him some aid. We should give them some support. So I'm gonna move up and kind of like flank Jeff here, so I can give him some flanking assistance and attack the. I'm going to attack one of the archers to the far right. I'm going to attack the orc strongbowman to the far right.
Okay. You can attack the first one, but the second one you notice is kind of out of range a little bit.
Alright, let's see, here we go. Come on, arrows, serve me true.
I love it. Samara walks up and uses his dead companion as a shield to attack.
Instead of hiding between the two women.
Don't roll a 1, dude. 'Cause that would make you fall right into Jeff.
Yeah, I was gonna say if you roll a 1
plus 2,
Pushing
plus 2
the
would
arrows
be
in
11.
deeper.
So I just hit, do I not?
Yes, you for an AC 8, you do need an 11. So you are on fire, Samora. Roll damage.
Right, here we go.
His hit points are coming
I
out
was
of his bar.
gonna say if you.
Come on.
Give me a
was that,
6, you
Max
bitch.
damage.
Oh, 5!
Max
Fuck
damage.
you in the face!
Maybe you
So
should be the tank.
what is that? What is that? What is
He's
that
at 3
damage?
now.
Is that 5 plus what? 2?
I don't think I get any pluses for my
No, it's a missile
my
weapon.
Yeah, no. For a missile,
Not a
no.
throw.
I still have to. I have to read that. So we will. We'll worry about that later. So you were nice shot. Hit him right. Hit him
That's
right
for
in the
Jeff, you
shoulder.
bastard!
So I'm guessing
Should have
you
rolled a
might
20.
That's awesome.
on Jeff.
Okay, so who was up next?
If I run up to Jeff and I start like if I cast Cure Light Wounds on him, will that help Satharian any?
Well, you actually see. I will say this. You actually see Satharian and Samora running up to Jeff. So, I mean, you guys can communicate with each other who's got what. I mean, you guys can do that within the round. So,
I'm
I mean,
already
you can.
casting Cure Light 1 on him.
Okay, so maybe Magic said, I've got it. This next time, Magic, just say, let the party know what you're doing so the other people can plan their,
He put it in chat.
attacks. Did he? Oh, I didn't see it. Where's
I
that
also
at? Oh.
said it there. When
Oh, well, I
Jeff
was
die, I
looking
also
at
tell
something
you.
else. Okay, alright, that sounds good. So, it's up to you. Do you want to run over there and give, you can give Jeff help as well, if you want. Purist.
I'm going to shout to Zareth that he needs to come take my spot so this orc that's right in front of me doesn't charge at Vay or Izzy. And then I'm going to run over here. Can I stand on top of the dead orc?
No. Yeah, you can, but I mean, you can. I don't care. I mean, you're just basically
disrespectful.
kind of maneuvering yourself over the body. You can
I
still
feel
reach
so
him while
low.
you're at though.
What if he's not really?
I was going to like crouch down in front of him, put my shield up, so if any of them shoot arrows or anything, probably get hit by my shield.
Take one for the team, bud. You got 8 hit points. You'll be fine till you get crit. My dice are feeling hot right now. So okay, so you're doing that. Are you cure light wounding? Is that what you're doing?
Can I cure light wounds him and put my shield up towards the orc strongbowman?
That's fine. That's fine.
Do I need to?
You only have to touch the target, so no. You just roll 1d6 plus 1.
Okay, I think this might
that's not working. See, a spell should take the full round to be cast, and the effect should take on the next round.
Like I said, Magic. We can move 4 spaces, cast a spell, move 5 spaces, forfeit. That's the way it is.
No, I think what he's saying is that he can cast the spell, but the effect of the spell shouldn't take place until the following turn.
Yeah, the spell take a full round to cast. Whatever spell it is.
Correct. That's why I'm letting you move and cast a spell in the same round. Okay, so sure, we'll change it. If you want to cast a spell, you can't move.
No, because you don't understand. How do I interrupt a caster?
Oh, I understand fully.
How do I interrupt a caster if he can move and cast a spell directly and the spell happen instantly?
You're not trying to interrupt the caster. Nobody is trying to interrupt you as well.
He's saying, what if he wanted to?
No, not if I want to. It should be like this. I mean, I'm casting a spell. It's the turn.
Correct.
And the
You
enemy
can
turn,
be
they
interrupted.
Well, not with your rules. I'm just casting my spell right now.
Yes,
so the
somebody can be interrupted.
Well,
But
you got to be
I'm
sure.
saying, Cure Light Wounds is a touch. You're not rolling any kind of hit. You can
Whatever, I
move,
need to
you can cast a spell.
I need to say the words, I need to make the movement, I need to use the component. That's take the full round. I don't think you know how to cast a spell in D&D, man. I don't want to offend you.
This is my first time. This is my first time playing D&D. Thanks for coming, everybody. I appreciate everybody, showing up and showing me the ropes here on D&D. But like I said, Magic. This is the way it is. This is it. No more discussion. You move, you cast. Okay? You understand fully. This is how the game is going to be for this round. Next time, like I said, next week I'm going to have different grids. I'm going to have different feats. Movement will be totally different. But this is tonight, and this is the way it's going to be tonight, like I've said about 15 times now.
That's the amount of ill point I cure.
It's a work in progress.
It is a work in progress. It's not going to be 150% perfect on the first night, the first major combat that we have. It is a work in progress. Roll20 is new to everyone, including myself, so we will learn this along the way as well.
As a team.
So if you would like to heal, roll a 1d6 plus 1 purist.
He did.
It's done.
Yeah, I did. I rolled a 3.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
did.
that brings Jeff back up to positives, but that does not mean that you can engage in combat. You're basically
until I get my wounds bandaged.
Yeah, you are basically you're out of combat for a couple rounds because you're trying to gather your senses. You don't even know what the heck is going on. All you remember is just your body jolting a couple times and you just coming to now. So
I'm having dreams of a guy in a red hood leading me around.
Somebody should probably pull those arrows out of his chest. Just saying.
That could speed up the process or something, make him bleed.
Could I have those arrows?
Okay, I'm going to attack an orc brute.
Thank you. Attack an orc brute.
I'll just say, if they're not damaged, you can keep them.
Wow, nice crushing blow, man. Yeah, that orc is definitely starting to stagger now. All right, next up.
It's that me. Alright, I'm attacking this guy right here that so conveniently walked right into.
It's a hit.
All right, that is a hit. Nice damage. Are you guys able to adjust the? Are you guys able to modify any of the
Yes.
monster's HP or anything like that? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I was just wondering if I had the correct option on for that.
Yeah,
Okay, so that leaves
We cannot
Grego.
modify the 4-1 on the top left corner, top right corner. Those little 4-1, we cannot modify those.
Oh, yeah, those are just kind of yeah, they're not really part of anything until next round, but there's you'll see next round. Okay, who I think Vey, Izzy, you two need to go still.
I'll go next.
Okay, you're basically gonna magic missile and kill this this orc here, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right. So you're gonna do a minimum of 2 points of damage. So if you roll,
There it
he
is.
falls
Thanks for
down.
jinxing it.
Yeah, whoop, there it is. Yeah, he basically goes into unconsciousness. He just so he's basically dead anyway. So nobody's gonna attend to him or anything. So he's
Stamp on his throat.
dead as well.
I boot him in the head.
All right, Mrs. Izzy, what would you like to do?
So I have a question. I have
Sure.
um, elf vision where I can see like red if it's hot stuff and blue if it's cold stuff. Does that only work in the dark, or can I use it now to look around and see if I see any trace of the guy that disappeared?
Sure, you can use it. Yeah, you can use it, but you just use the only thing that you do see is now that you're coming into the room a little bit, you can see 4 goblinoid type of figures in the room, and you can see the heat from the 3 tigers on the side and the elephants on the other side of the room as you're looking around. But no, you can't see any other figures.
Okay, do I get to shoot as well? Does that take up a turn looking around?
Nope. No, it's just basically whenever you're in darkness, elves pretty much have that vision anyway. So, but no, you can still attack.
Your infravision is up to 60 feet.
Okay, can I shoot a arrow at this orc bow guy that's got damage?
Yeah, sure can.
Only if you ask please first.
Please.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, that's a good hit. And your damage.
Oh, good night. Your arrow pushed my arrow out of him.
Basically, this goblin falls over. Nice shot.
Yay!
Good job.
You came late, but you're making a killing.
Yeah, she's already got a kill.
This is more than
All
we
right,
can say for
basically.
Jeff.
Aw.
Thanks for showing up, Jeff.
No
Jeff
problem.
I think Jeff got a kill, didn't he?
Uh,